Hello, Splinter Snake here with another figures reviews. Well, I say figures reviews. Today we have got the Batman Arkham City DC Direct Stroke Collectables Bane and Batman 2-pack. Although this is still my Batman, this is not the one that came with, but it is fundamentally, this is the one you get. You get just the standard Batman. Doesn't come with any accessories, I believe. I'm not 100% on that. But I got this guy loose, separate from the eBay buyer, Uncanny Figure Shop, for £34. Buy it now, posted. Very happy with that. What's my over impressions? This review is not actually going to be about the Batman, it's just going to be about him. So, bye. What's my overall opinion on this guy? Wow, just wow. This thing is a good and accurate description. Is phenomenal. He is massive. He really is humongous, and he is solid, and he is heavy, and he is so badly proportioned. It's amazing. I'm not kidding. He has these massive arms, but then these tiny little legs. And, yeah, they look very, very almost cartoonic. If I stand him up straight, which might be a challenge in itself, so bear with. Yay! Look, these things practically come down to his ankles. What's up with that, you know? Very, almost gorilla-esque like. What's my overall opinion about this figure? Fundamentally, yeah, I'm really over the moon with this figure. I think it's absolutely awesome. I only really have one gripe. Can anyone see what it is? These should be green. For some reason, in their infinite wisdom, they have painted them orange, or rather red. And I don't know why. I think they might have been that colour when they weren't in use. Honestly can't remember. It's been a while since I played Arkham Asylum, and he's only in City briefly, so I can't remember. I'm pretty sure they're green even when he's not using them though. But short of that, wow. This guy is amazing. Now, my original plan was to buy the first release one and add some articulation to it. Thankfully, I don't have to do it, because this one, I'm very happy with the articulation of this guy. Very happy with it. So, let's do some size comparisons and some height comparisons. And moving on. Whoop. This guy stands to the top of his head, just under 8 inches. To the top of his backpack, which is like here. We're not going to include the hoses. To the top of his backpack, what was that, like 8.5 inches, and then to the top of his tallest hose, which is there, we're going to go 9 inches. Okay, so my hand might be a little bit off camera there. So to the top of this is 9 inches, but this one's quite. Here we have him next to his DC, his Batman Arkham Origins. Try it again. Here we have. Here he is next to his Batman Arkham Origins counterpart, and as you can see, they are pretty good in scale. You can see that he just about the same kind of size, just gets a bit more hunched over. I'm not going to go into how from that to that. I'm not even going to talk about that. That's, if you've played the game, you'll find out. That's all I'm saying. Actually, I'll leave him on there, and then we'll also give his. Can we tell by the sound of this? It's Killer Croc, baby. So you see, Croc is absolutely massive. Absolutely massive on him. And if we put these two to the side a little bit. Here we have the Mattel Batman Legacy Batman. Slightly custom with a cape and paint job. And here's, as you saw at the beginning of the video, the DC Direct Batman. So, really great in scale with these figures. And definitely, in my opinion, the ultimate Bane to pick up. Just going to do quickly, since this is now probably the best Batman out, here's the, sort his ankle out. Here's the Arkham Origins Batman. For people who wanted to see that. So, yeah, I think this guy may be the definitive Bane figure out there. It's just amazing. Now, I just want to stop my video right here just to apologise. You may hear some buzzsaws and certain things. My neighbours are actually doing some housework, some construction work, so there's chainsaws and buzzsaws and all kinds of other saws going off in the background, so I do apologise about that. Okay, back to this guy. So let's go over his details. Now, the original first release figure, I think, don't hold me to this, but was basically the same body mould, but as in the same torso, but with no articulation in the arms. I'm not sure if he could rotate him or anything. But just, I'm sorry, I'm a bit speechless at this figure. I can't believe I finally got it. I've been wanting this one for a long time. So his face sculpt. This is a different face sculpt. If you're not too sure which one you're getting, if you can't tell from the blurry picture of if his mouth is open and these are green, then that's the first release one, which has virtually no articulation. Mouth closed, as you can see, red, these ones. That might be why they've done that. So, trying to get a zoom up on that face sculpt. I mean, just look at that face. This guy looks pissed off. And these abs, look at the size of his abs. It's my finger. Great detail on the belt there. And then his trousers are just filthy. And the shackles and his feet are filthy. Nice, like, speckered paint on them, so they look very, very dirty. Rotating around, we'll have a quick look at on the side view, because this guy's just got so much detail going on. It's so unique detail as well. The gauntlet on the sculpt, and then the plugs on his shoulders. Just truly amazing. I'm going to come out a bit so I can see this in its glory. Then the backpack. Now the backpack does actually unplug, and we'll go over that in a bit. In fact, I'll do this now quickly, so you can see underneath. You've got the plug for the back, and then you've got this nice spine support. I'm not even sure, but that just pegs in there quite nicely. I like that comes off. I think that's very cool. Kind of wish the hoses came off as well. Details in the trousers again with that paint job, just truly amazing. So he's got leather straps around the gauntlets. This one has some tubes going into its actual hand, and again some more details, and then I'm guessing that might be the button, the infamous button, although I thought it was always on his left hand. And then again these like scarred plugs on his arms. So just some absolutely amazing detail going on here. And this guy's a lump of a figure. He does weigh quite a bit. I don't think he's as heavy as Croc. Let's grab Croc quickly. Who's heavier? God, you know what? Croc's skinnier and taller, but this guy's got the bit bulk. I honestly couldn't tell you. I'd have to get some scales. They're both very, very heavy figures. Oh, I'll tell you one other comparison I'm going to do. Seeing as he is pretty much the cause of the way this happens. Titan Joker. Look at that. Trying to get all the big guys in there. Okay, so let's actually go over his articulation, as this is one of the reasons why I wanted this figure compared to the comparison of the first release. So the head is on a ball, but I believe the ball's kind of going at that angle, so you kind of get a bit of pivot from left to right. Not much. You can go down quite a bit, but you can only go up to there, and then you can rotate to there, hindered by these tubes. Okay, so just bear that in mind. Shoulders are on ball discs, so they can go out to, well, it depends on the angle really, because the sculpt of the shoulder is going to hinder it slightly, but I'll basically out that far for both of them. You can come around a bit, you might be able to get a bit more, depending. But you can go around, you could go around full 360, but as you can see, this hose is hindering, so you won't be able to do that. So you can probably go to about there, and then you can come back around if you ever needed to, for any whatever reason. For this one, right back there, and then of course you could go around the other way if you need to. They have upper bicep rotation, full 360 degree I believe, but they're really stiff. Yep, 360 degrees. And then I have single bends in the elbow of that. Sorry, it's kind of hard to show you, such a bulky figure. There you go, of that. That flesh looks a bit weird. Is it just me? Now the gauntlets do rotate, which is very good. I was a bit concerned. I thought they did, but then this one didn't want to move, but then it finally gave. So they can rotate around full 360 degree. Both can. And then the wrists can also, they're on balls, so they can go, you can get like down to there, up to there, then down to there, up to there, and you can put a rotate, probably 360 degrees, but this one, because it's got hoses, won't go. This one, due to the sculpt of the open handness, it doesn't want to go either. So let's get the arms out of the way. Has a cut of 360 degrees at the waist, just a simple cut. Mine's a bit loose, I'm not happy about that, I'll have to tighten that up. T-cut hips, always a fan of them. Can do a Spartan of that, which is respectable, not the best. And then a split kick, that's where I'm always scared of these DCUC. Of just that. It feels like this one wants to go a bit more, but I really don't want to force it. Upper thigh rotation, 360 degrees. Again, this one's a bit loose, not exactly happy about that. And then they have a single bend in the knees. Now, forewarning, this one for me was very stiff. There you go. So, try and show you that. So, it's 90 degrees. If I do it that way, you can see it. I know that's weird, but I can't really show you. You can see that's quite clearly 90 degrees. This one in the hand was quite nice and easy, but this one's not quite 90 degrees. And then they have a ball hinged at the ankle, so you can get a pivot from there to there, and you can point from there to there, and then you can rotate around 360 degrees. So plenty of range of articulation there. And man, like I said, you can get this guy into some truly epic poses. I don't know if you're going to do the classic Batman break, but I'm going to be trying it. But I seriously just cannot wait to start posing these guys around and seeing what I can do. Would I buy the 2-pack? You can pick up the 2-pack, I think, going for around £50. Would I buy that? If you don't have the Batman, probably, definitely worth it. If you have the Batman already, maybe not so. My advice would be just try and find this guy separately, loose like I've done. You want to try and keep the price margin around under £40 in my opinion, because like I said, I paid £34 for this guy, very happy with it. Very, very happy with it. The detail in this guy, the sculpt in this guy, the articulation, the bulk, the size, just everything is truly, truly awesome. And I really would recommend this figure. One of my favourites now. I've always loved the Bane character. I did have the gripes with what Arkham Asylum did with the Bane character in the game, saying that Bane's a tactician who should be resort to more than just simple charging, which is a fair point, he should. But, you know, it's a game, so they had to kind of incorporate that into a game. And thankfully, they actually did do a pretty decent Bane fight in Arkham Origins. So for you complaining about Arkham Origins, the Bane fight's really good, and I really enjoyed it. All aspects of it. So check that out, if nothing else. Anyway, sorry, I just seen a bit of crumb there. That's my review, guys. As per usual, thanks a lot for watching. Please leave any comments below. Please subscribe, and I'll be catching you guys in my next one. Bye-bye.